Okay. I have a phone now. An actual good phone. Why? 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 Why does it happen to me? Why? And I thought this would be the last time I would see this damn stick. Really? Being serious. I really thought this would be the last time. And no. The bullcrap has to happen. And then and it has to... Why? Why? Why is my whole family dead? Why? God, man. Why me? Out of all the things that can happen, great. I might have another one of those. Another cut, probably. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Man, you can't do this to me. Out of all the things that happen, out of all of the things that can happen, man, why? Why this? See this? Some bullcrap. I really wanted to get to know what divinity was like. And all of a sudden, everything has to fall down. Why does it happen that way? I don't know. Ah, damn this accursed world. Damn it. What makes you think I can be a good person who understands the world really well if this type of crap keeps happening? Huh? I damn well did cry when I found out. Never really had a relationship with them. They were so horrific to deal with. Oh my God. But now that they're dead, I'm starting to reconsider. Why? It's like I never wanted to be with them, but I never wanted them to die either. Now they're gone. Now I don't even know if my grandma or grandpa's alive. I have not ever heard of them since. And it's gonna be much harder to contact them when my parents were the ones who had the numbers, all the social security stuff, all that. I might have to live with my uncle or aunt. I have too many of them to count. As a Mexican, you should be, there's a lot of people in your family. You know? I'm not trying to be stereotypical. It's just a lot of things happen, you know? But this really sucks. Well, there's one thing to consider. My my twin's girlfriend is still alive. I know she doesn't really like me, you know. And there's one thing I actually found out about her. There's one thing I found out about her. Hold on. Let me get into a secluded area because I really want to express myself right now. So hold on. Alright. Let me tell you what I found out about my dead twin. Let me reword it because it may sound like she's dead. Let me tell you what I found about my twin's girlfriend. Turns out she's pregnant. And I want you to consider this. That means they did it during when they were still in school. And they were still... I don't know why. Why would they do that? Why? Great. Now that child is not gonna have a dad. Who knows if that child grows up to a woman, has a husband, etc. You know what I'm talking about. This is absolutely outrageous. Really? Well, that's one thing for sure. At least the bloodline is still gonna continue, I guess. We're on a very strict line. I hope I have cousins. I remember I had a cousin. He died. I forgot what it's called. Leukemia? Hypothermia. He froze. He got too cold. He was out in the winter during a snowy plain area, Alaska. It was really cold over there, and yeah, he died. I don't know if I have any other cousins. Yeah, I had a lot of cousins, but that was like the only cousin I knew that was alive. Everyone else just like perished. And man, life really do hit me though. I just hate this so much. I'm all alone now. I really am. I really don't have the best memory, but I do remember applying for a job. I just really do not feel good. So stupid. Cold foam. Oh. Stupid can. Cold foam creamer. If only there was something that good. Like it even works. Well, that's all I had to say. Even though I have all my other video thing I recorded, it's in a older. But this is. I think no, it was a vlog thing. Like it's not a phone, like the touchscreen one. It's like you're recording everything. It was much more bigger. This one's like a phone. It was a touch screen. They've already much well advanced in the smartphone thing. Yeah. Man. Yeah. I think that's about it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably post this on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube thing. I barely know that website. I've heard of it where you can post all that content. It's easy to upload and all that. First, I probably have to make a channel. Well, obviously, if you guys see this, I've already, from what I learned, you have to make a channel and upload the video and all that. It's really complex for me. I don't really have that type of knowledge. Yeah. Well, I think this is a goodbye for now, guys. Wait. If this is the first time you guys are seeing me, like on YouTube, I remember sending all those videos to like some other website where I just send the video and then it'll go online and everything. I forgot what it was called, but it definitely looks very different when I compare it to YouTube. Shoot, my phone is heckin' hot. What the heck, bro? This is like the newest phone you can get, and somehow it's not even working. It heats up really quickly. Oh, that explains why. It's because the cover is black. You guys know the phone, when they have black, the color black absorbs the most amount of heat. Yeah. I really need to stop saying things that aren't really, useful. I'm being really considerate when I say that, because I just say things out of my mind, but time passes, and at the end of the day, what am I trying to say? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pursue on trying to understand more. Many theists would recommend to go to a monolithic way where you only believe in one God. That's what many of the theists recommend going through. I'm not gonna lie, I have actually, whether you believe it or not, I used to believe in multiple gods before, but I started to really consider a god is a being that is divinity, all powerful, all knowing. But when I see these gods, mythology and all the other that, they don't really look like gods. They may look powerful, but it's all powerful and all knowing. When I read some of that mythology stuff, it didn't really look like they really knew what they were doing, So, any people who believe in that mythology, anybody who believes in that is stupid. I used to be stupid. Because you gotta really consider this. A god is a being that is very powerful. Yes, the mythology gods are powerful, but when it comes to all-knowing, that's a whole different story. Whole different story, my friend. Okay? I want you to consider that, alright? I'm sorry if I blew your bubble, but trust me, when I will get more evidence to show why this is fake. But the main piece of evidence is that it's called myth. Myth! Mythology. It's a myth. I want you to consider this, okay? Hold on. Back then, people didn't have glasses, okay? That means, for a very long period of time in human history, we didn't have perfect vision back then, And with no glasses, it was very hard to see, it was blurry, Don't you think that's the reason why some myths are made? Think about it. If you see a hyena in the dark and you have vision that isn't perfect, you're a type of person that hallucinates. Don't you kind of think, hold on. Let me rephrase it. If you're a person who's in the dark and you see a dark, I told you, I cannot think well. Okay, you're in the dark, right? And when you're in the dark, you see a hyena. All right, you're in the dark, right? But here's the thing, though. Your vision's not perfect. Your vision's not as normal as everyone else's. Your your vision is blurry. You hallucinate, more often, in the dark, and you see the hyena, but it looks so it looks so, you know, dysmorphed. Like it looks so creepy, so scary because that person who saw it, saw it in a different way because their eyes were messed up. Don't you think that could be a very logical solution for 99% of the mythology, all the scary legends, the urban legends, whatever they were called? Don't you think that could be it? Yeah, that could cancel out most of the myth. But when we're talking about mythology here, though, it's a whole different story because this mythology thing is one big story about all these gods: Odysseus, Zeus, Hades. I could probably go on. Poseidon, all of that. I used to believe they were actually real. I believed they were actually reliable until I actually tried to play it out. It did not go well. I'll tell you that. Maybe that's the reason why many people hate me nowadays. And that's why I'm so forgotten in this family. But this family is now forgotten. How ironic. And I'm the only one left. Do you understand me? My parents had only us. There was 4 people in this family. I'm the only one alive. And I barely have any relatives. I used to have a bunch of them, but for some reason, all of them died. And the issue is they died really close, the time gaps weren't that far when each of them died. You see what I'm talking about? It's like, what is this? What is this? You get what I'm saying? I really, yeah. I'm in a world now where I no longer have my parents. And how old am I? I was born December 31st, 1997. I'm surprised I could even remember that. I actually keep forgetting that. Right now it's 20. Yeah, it's 2016. It's 2016 right now. It's 2016. Okay. And my phone is getting really hot. I'm being serious with you. Okay. December 31st, 1997. December 31st, 2015. What is... Yeah, I'm 18 now. Damn. I'm 18. Guys, I'm 18. I just turned 18 a couple days ago. Oh no. Oh no. I'm old. Oh no. That means I have to get my own bills, all that. How ironic. There's no way, bro. I just had to die when I turned 18. I just had to die. Yeah, I'm gonna sue. Since I'm 18 now, I literally have to. I'm legally required to take care of the house that my parents were once in. They died literally as soon as I turned 18. Why? So, let's consider this, okay? My twin brother, died because of some weird accident. I was actually kind of near him when they supposedly say that it happened. Man. And when it happened, yeah, I think I was on news. I was on the news. They interviewed me about it. It was actually, they kind of interviewed me, but I definitely saw some logos that were with the people, the microphone, the camera thing. It definitely looked like a news reporter, campaign thing. I don't know, campaign, whatever, organizer thing. They definitely saw me as a suspect. They automatically thought I was a suspect. So apparently the TV thing where he died, they suspected that he slammed his head. I think they supposedly proposed that his autopsy showed that that many were saying that it was, when they were analyzing it, a lot of them said it was suicide. Now, that is very interesting, because when you look at the facts, look at what's actually there. They see the face of the face, like, let's use my face for example, since our faces are very similar. Okay, so basically the TV was right there and my face was right here. Okay, it's the TV, right? The people who proposed that he'd suicide said that he slammed it so hard it broke his nose. But that other people said it was false, because when they look at his body, his head, his face, it was a very deep, like, wound. Like, it crushed. Not only did it crush his nose, it also there's the brain where it has like the connected tissue. Basically, also the brain got punctured too, so he died very quickly. Like, imagine this, like, that small part of your brain, like the bottom part, where it connects. Basically, that got cut off, practically, yes. And the part slightly above it got cut off. So yeah, he didn't live too long after that. Yeah, that is, yeah. That hurts a lot. Hurts a lot. I'm no longer going to see them again. Since I'm really going into Christianity, I have done a lot of studying where if you do not repent of your sin, if you do not live for Christ, is what they said. I'm still working on it, by the way. I think it's a good religion, but when I was talking, yeah, it just reminded me, like, when I was talking, it reminded me of that. It reminded me, like, if you don't have a personal relationship, all that, to Christ and everything, you're not gonna go to heaven. Now, here's what makes it so special compared to many other religions, is that I see a lot of evidence, and considering that means I'm not gonna see my parents or probably my brother in heaven, because they have apparently rebelled against God by not know. But, like, I can't defend them. That's the issue. I really want to see them in heaven. Or I can bring them back to life and, talk about Jesus Christ and all that. Why am I talking about Christianity out of all the religions? You want to know why? It's because it just really appeals to me, Like, not just because it just makes me comfort. No, like the evidence, all the reasoning, it matches up. On my computer, I try to watch these videos. His name is Cliff Kendall. This guy, he talks about Christianity. It really steps up, to these people who are either Christian people, same like him, but like the different denominations, or maybe they just have a different thinking of it, or agnostic, or atheist, or Hinduism, Muslims. You get the point. You get basic. But here's what made him special, though. Like there was literally, there's not a single time that I've seen, like, from my perspective, there's not a single time where I see someone actually contradicting him. Because his evidence, the reasoning, the evidence, it's so, like, he says Christ is very reliable, And that's just like, wow, And listen, let me tell you something. I am still in a really big battle right now of considering if I am a agnostic or a Christian, I still don't know what God wants from me, I'm still confused. But considering, while I'm already dealing with a battle, I have to deal with another battle that is happening right behind my back, which I can't deal with, which is my parents and my twin dying. You get what I'm saying? But his evidence is saying, reliable. Just keep praying, all that. I'm not sure. I'll try. He says you have to talk to God for it, whatever. I mean, I don't really know how to talk to God, But you have to speak in like his language or something. I don't know what his language sounds like. Does it sound like nothing? Because I really don't. I don't ever hear God, I don't know. I don't know where he is. Well, at least this time when I'm talking to you guys, the quality is better. Okay? Yeah. I think I will end it from here. I literally said I would end it like literally so many minutes ago. So many, like, I'm sorry. I I just feel like that's it. But then like another thought pops up in my head. You get what I'm saying? I don't at this point I really want to say stuff that really does make sense. You get what I'm saying? Like, yes, I want to pour out what I want to say, but at this point I gotta say it in a respectable, not traditional, a respectable, organized way. Like writing an essay. All those things. Start with the thesis, then etc. I'm really not good at English. Yeah, I would say that's about it. It's genuinely crazy that I've gone this far. I remember recording that video, my first video, in the darkness. It was really cool. Recording in the darkness felt cool because it felt like I was in some type of environment where I could actually relax, But well, it's better to keep myself calm. If you did not understand what I was looking at, it's something that is very controversial. All right, let's not talk about it because I do not want to deal with these people. Alright? I don't want to deal with other people, against it or with it, Alright. I am actually going to conclude this video. Since this is a YouTube channel thing now. No, there's a car coming. Well, if you like, so I've heard this thing on YouTube. We have to like and subscribe for more videos. Yes, like and subscribe for more videos. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that thing. Okay. Now I'm gonna actually conclude my video. Like and subscribe for more videos. No. 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 I don't want to make any more of these. I really don't. I'm being serious with you. But who knows? If I have things in my mind, I really have to say it, But I feel like my time is running out. Like, in freedom, you get what I'm saying. But yeah. I think this will be the final one. I think. If not, and there's another one, I'm sorry. I just don't know. I don't know when things will, change and all that. Yeah. So, alright. I'll genuinely see you guys forever, because I hope this is the last time I'll talk. I hope you guys get a good understanding. Go to that Cliff guy I was talking about, the Christian theology guy. Yeah, hold on, my eye hurts. Right. So go to that Christian guy, watch him, because I watch him too. I'm still digesting it, like when you eat a burger, like a heart attack burger. Yeah, it's still hard, You have to eat it very little by little so you don't get the heart attack. You feel me? Alright. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, this will conclude this video. I will really conclude this video right now. I'll see you later. And have a good life, I guess, because I don't really want to make another one. Goodbye. See you next time.